What up, cowpokes? Welcome back. Today is March 27th. We are doing the Friday puzzle, and today's is by Zachary David Levy. Let us begin, and we have, my goodness, quite the grid on our hands. E-card site with a what is an e-card? Like V-Bucks? Or no, I'm sorry, like you send an email of like a Hallmark card. Spread. Like noble gases, chemically inert, unreactive, full shell. I don't know what you want here. Nearest item to pick. Land consisting predominantly of sedges. It's like a scrubland, right? What is sedge? Sedge is like kind of like a shrub, I think. This is some kind of plain, I would think here. Unless I'm way off and it's like fen. Is sedge more of like a wetland grass? I have no clue, dude. I'm gonna say fen. I think I'm full of shit. I'm gonna say bog. I don't know shit. Drop blanks. 97% of the United States per the Census Bureau. Interesting. Literate. Alive. Non-veterans, like non... Oh, could this be like Gentiles? Goys? What is 97%? Old hand at shorthand. Some choppers. Dish whose name means barley in Italian. Barley. What's I'm thinking of polenta, which is corn. I'm sure I'll recognize this. Lilliputian. Short. Lil. Seems suspect. Reductive neologism for a strong female lead. Neologism. Figure in Greek mythology was brought up by a bear, you say. Hit 22, say. You bust. Squid Game in the red sleeve for 2. K-dramas. I don't know the red sleeve, but... Crosses to bear. Onuses. Burdens. Burdens? Sure. Unlit. Sober. Yeah. Lacked an alternative. Before informally. Till. Like rope. Does that work? Suburban attachment. Aight. Like suburbanite. You can attach to the word. Sending it. Camp bed. Cot. Maybe. Direction in many a spaghetti western. Die funny. Fall out window when shot. Hover hand over gun, wiggle fingers. Zsa Zsa Gabor entered it 9 times. No idea. Dunks. Rebels opposite. Rebel. Submit. Rebel. Union fella. What do they call him? Is this like a Civil War thing? Is that what they're getting at? PB&J, informally. Greet with a beep. I'm always doing that. Greet with a beep. This is a more difficult one, I'm feeling. Maybe I'm just out of it today, but bluffer's pronouncement. Put down on paper. Comics often printed in black and white. Penis Rubenstein? Jesus. Dwarf planet in the asteroid belt. Jesus, I can finally get something. Series. Right? Unless I'm full of it again. No, I'm like 80% certain. That's true. Tiny opening. Poor. George's computer friend on the Jetsons, not sure. NFL coach Quinn forte, slangily, is your... That's your bread and butter. That's your... Dang. Decorative, so to speak. Local equals fresh sloganeer. You lost me. Ahead. E in a code. E in a code. It's like a dot in Morse code. Is E. No. Yeah. I think an E is one dot. Affliction, also known as cold neuralgia. It's not quite frostbite. 3600 secondi. Okay, how do you say hour in Italian? Ora? Ora? Go for it. Computer runs. Cycles. Company acquired by Panasonic. Malarkey. Bunk. Me, don't love it. But I'll send it. Do we have a problem here? LA subdivision. Epithet for Bill Clinton. Buddy. Busta. Some coffee merchants' offerings. Hackman's the Royal Tenenbaums co-star. I don't remember. One whose work is barely seen. Barely seen. I'm thinking like nudism. Nude artist. Something artist. You should keep those details to yourself. TMI. Slightly off. A bit odd. Yeah. Org that releases an annual list of the year's most interesting contraband. TSA, that's pretty funny. Some brunch dishes. Quiche Lorraine's. Quiche? Restraining maneuver in judo. Not a clue. It's not a Nelson. How journalists and detectives may act on a tip. Furs and beaches, but not furs and beaches. Trees? I guess. Unless you want like green. Tahoe runner. GMC. Treat that occasionally catches fire. A s'more. Light. Kitchen gizmo is a plier. No. Poker? Bit of belly aching. Served as. You win, alright? Jeez. Store in oak casks. Assuming this is a verb. I don't know. How do you say to store wine? I'm drawn to ton, but that might just be a noun. Spoke before the court is to... No. Totally missing the big picture. Man. This is a more difficult one, for sure. I doubt it. Whoops. Bubby. Of course. Doorknobs. Something girl boss. I think it's a dit as opposed to a da. Girl boss. So I think it's bull. I'm not sure who you are. IGN? Why would they say that? I think it's Bubby. Just okay. Like to know, had to, right? Houston. I do not know this figure. Straight up. Italinta. Local equals fresh. Wait, wasn't this in like the Epstein files? I was wondering why I knew this. That's what it is. Cool. And maybe that was a common name for him, but my first learning of that was from the Epstein files. I really don't know this figure. I don't know any brand that starts with IG. I guess I'll just try vowels here at the end. And we'll say Till here. Camp bed. Erotic artist. Yeah. Brunch dishes. Some kind of omelets. Ham omelets. Dunks. Entered into it. I know she was an actress and a socialite. What did they enter into? Marriage? Holy crap. Served as. Was, I guess, like he was a barber. That away. Direction. Got it. Not from the director, but just in space. A no-no is a no, yes, double negative. Is that what you're getting at here? No, yes. Immerses. Age. Light, airy. Rebel and obey. I think I said that. Arm bar. Okay, I was fully expecting this to be some like Japanese term. And I'll say K-dramas. I think I wasn't just making that up. We okay? Something okay? You okay? Coffee merchant. Nearest item to pick. Low-hanging fruit? Something like that? Nearest item to pick. I also don't know what they want besides inert here. I am completely lost in this top left, man. I don't know what's going on. LA subdivision. Choppers. This is plural. Could they just want loss? Like the first subdivision of the term LA? I still want to say Gentile here. If it's 97% of people, it's gonna be the opposite of something that's 3% of people, which sounds really stupid now that I'm saying it out loud, but this group will be defined by what they don't have or what they aren't, I think. Like a Gentile is not Jewish. So 3% of people are what? Old hand at shorthand is steno. Hand is in person who does things. Old because we don't have them anymore, I guess. And they write in shorthand. Jesus. Some choppers. I kind of want to say orzo here, but I think I'm full of it. Some kind of sneeze. Colds make you sneeze. No, there's no nerve pain. But I want to say orzo. Lilliputian. What's the 3-letter word for that? Not like a tot, but just a small person. We? If we use it as an adjective? Decorative, just for show. Alright, we're gaming. I'm gonna put sneeze. We have the makings of orzo. It looks like a grain, so that makes sense. Choppers. Heels? Is that a type of shoe? A chopper? I could be convinced. A head. Renal. I don't know what's going on here. Dropouts. Cisco. What's like a painful sneeze? A sneeze that makes your nerves give out. I'm not familiar. Okay, if this is reduplicative, J here. Computer runs. I don't know what this means. Jobs. Okay, if plural, then what? And if okay at the end here. If it was like you okay and an e-card site called Jojo. What then? Nearest item, if it's an item, singular, it could be a 1. Like the close one or the grinds here. Get your coffee ground at the merchant. Spread. I don't like a lot of this. I'm making too many assumptions. I'm gonna say fen. That's a land. And I'm gonna say sedge is like a wetland grass of some kind. I think I'm full of shit about it being a shrub. Maybe it's not a sneeze. But like what else if there's a Z here? It doesn't make sense. A sneeze is not nerve pain. Menlo. Hetero. To spread is to like unfold. What if? Computer runs. Could it be jobs? In the something here. In the future is ahead. Okay. I'll okay. Maybe not unfold, but on something. Rural. Is that? Oh, like the land. Okay, not of the population. 97% of land is rural. I can believe that. I think brain freeze is nerve pain caused by cold. No sneeze. Huey's helicopter. Jesus Christ, dude. Sanyo. Alright. Spread. Unrough. Static. Jits. Stable. Okay. Unroll, maybe? I'll okay? What? Jib jib? They will make you bleed. How about a blend? This one is nearest. Okay, maybe jib jab. So it's not fully reduplicative, it's just almost. All okay. Fine, unroll, jobs. Like, maybe I'm not parsing this correctly. I'm just taking it to mean like the computer does a job on one particular run. And I don't think it has anything to do with Steve. Strange one. I might be missing something there. Sandwich. Let's fucking get it. Thumbnail. Agree with the beep. Toot at. Sure, man. Bluffer's pronouncement. I raise. Moab. A moan. Put down on paper. Pen. Penned if it's put past tense. Then what? Preached a case. Not preached. What do they say? Present a case? Present case? Don't know. Kitchen. Yeah, I don't know Rubenstein. I think we're screwed there. Do they want a specific one, or is this a general term? A pairer? Mr. Oh, Lord. Pairer? Something Rosie? Isn't that their, the maid? Like the robot maid? Rosie? I guess they're friends. Something's not correct here. I'd like to say something a case. Oh, it's past tense though. Pled a case? Like poor. Imor is not out of like the realm of possibility here if we have people like Jason Mraz running around. Definitely series. Sorry, I'm gonna be cutting around a bit here. Forte. I would very much like to say sandwich. I like this to be a case. But then toot two? No. Greet with a beep. In what world? Is this like from your car? Not just like at the store, like when you see somebody? I think I'm throwing it in like the towel, but not quite that. Am I full of it here with Rosie? I could have sworn... Is a computer friend different from a robot? Who is your maid? Different character? Because I would like to say something a case. Rudy. Forte, it's your steez. That's your... Ugh. Get rid of pair. You made a case. You... orated a case? Do people say that? I think some kind of sighted. The HT was very scary, but if it's sighted, I think we're good. I think maybe Rudy. Forte is your, that's my sag. That's my bag. Bag? Don't rub it in. Yeah. Okay. Mr. Maybe not. It can't just be whole. Holes aren't necessarily tiny. I think, yeah, nearsighted makes sense. Don is a name. I guess orated a case. Oh, but Mr. Titter Rubenstein. That's no human. Genoa. This is a plural. A. Which is interesting. Like genium. What Gentum. Oh man, we're close. Maybe not Rudy. But like, this does something. I like don't rub it in, but these, I'm having trouble making this work. Something's not correct. Maybe argued. Dan's a name. Ganja? Ganja. Ganga? What is a gangum? Did I lie about this? Chevy makes a Tahoe. I think. Does GMC own Chevy? I think so. Also. Unless it's a GM. I don't know anything. Artur. Tahoe Runner. I think argued a cat. What if Artur? Manga. Okay. Mac. Tahoe Runner Mac. Is there like an OS? Is there like a Mac OS Tahoe? It used to be they were all like big cats. But did that change? Is there also a Tahoe operating system? I'm fine with all this. I think that's the answer. And this, I have no clue. Italinta. Otalinta. Stalinta. Oh, we're in trouble. Let me try everything. Alright. Bubby with an I. Oh, we're in some deep shit now. I think this is all gravy. I don't know who this is. But I know there's some famous person, last name Houston, that spells it this fucked up way. I also don't know what Sanyo is, but it sounds right. What if it's like a... No. I'm thinking maybe I'll recognize this and then I'll feel dumb, but as it stands, I can't see anything. Let's say, put A here and I can run here. This is, we're approaching rather unseemly levels of brute force. I don't want to have to brute force 2 cells at once, but I am genuinely at my wit's end here. Okay. Calm down. And the Bubby debacle. This is how I would always spell Bubby, but some people are weird. I think N. I think N. And then you, I have no idea. Let me look at everything else real quick. I still don't know what this means. It's also not fully reduplicative, and maybe I'm splitting hairs here. Maybe it still counts as that term, but... Sanyo. I feel like I've heard of that, like an electronics company called something like Sanyo. Huston, get out of here. I think this has to be it, right? Artur is a name. Maybe it's, oh, maybe it's Oro. Putting Houston back. And I'm gonna run the alphabet again. I think maybe that's it. Oro. Ah, son of a bitch. Other Bubby. Other Bubby. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh god. Stolinta. Let me check every down. It's gotta be here. The remaining problem has to be somewhere in here. What could this possibly stand for? International Grocery Store. IGS. And let's run this. I didn't think so. What the hell are you? I'm gonna try every vowel and running here. And I'm hoping to God we don't have to brute force it any more than that, because I am at a total loss. Fucking... I mean, there are too many factors at play here, I think. This is horrendous. Stalinta. Stole. What if Atalanta? Bubba? Are you fucking kidding me? Bubba with an A? Am I an idiot? I think so. I think that's what I saw in the Epstein files was Bubba and not Bubby. Atalanta, you know, I've heard of that. I've heard of it. Iga, what do you mean? Aura, spelled with an A after all. I was right about Houston at least. Jesus Christ, dude. I'd like to say this is what I'm looking for on a Friday. And it is, just maybe not this exact one. I think the stars merely align for me to be as confused as possible. But does anybody call him Bubby? Am I Bubby Bill Clinton? Oh god. This is saying Bubba isn't Bill Clinton. But that's a long-standing thing. He's been forever Bubba. Okay. Jesus Christ. Sorry about that. What are you? Okay, it's groceries. Independent Grocers Alliance. Gotcha. Wow. Alright, well, we've done it. Through me being able to make an Atalanta out of the nonsense I had here, we've succeeded. Alright, see you Saturday.